Hey there, stylists. It's Elise Danh here, Star Stylist with Stella and Dot. And this is your Take Charge Tuesday tip of the week. And I don't really have a specific category or subject matter in mind for this video, but I have a collection of a couple different ideas. For those of you that are friends with me on Facebook, you all know last night I'm doing this for Tuesday, but today's really Monday. Last night I had a trunk show event at the Royal Jelly Burlesque nightclub in Revel Casino in Atlantic City. And everyone was like, I think Lisa Stellato, she was like, how did you get this and how did you set it up? So my hostess of the mostess, Christiana Maffa, was a corporate lead that was sent to me about the stylist opportunity 5 or 6 months ago. And I reached out to her immediately via email, and I did have her phone number, so I actually left her some voicemails after about a week of not hearing back, because I do really believe sometimes your email that you send goes to spam. So truly, if you get a corporate lead of any kind and you have a phone number, seriously, I truly say reach out and call them and leave them a quick fun message, and just let them know that you can't wait to speak to them. And I also sent her out an information packet with the Stylist Opportunity brochure and our latest lookbook at that time and all that fun stuff. And she responded, and quite frankly, of course we were going to play phone tag because she works at night and because she is the general manager for the Royal Jelly nightclub at the casino. So her hours are completely flip-flop from my waking hours and my working hours. And so she was leaving me voicemail, I left her voicemail, and finally we connected. We had the best and most awesome conversation. I swear we were on the phone for an hour. And she's such a fascinating person, and I was so happy to make the contact with her, and we just stayed friends because truly when we initially made contact, it was cold. It was like winter, and so she was like, I definitely want to do this, but I want to do it on a night that isn't so busy, maybe before opening or whatever. Like, she kind of gave me the idea that it should be a summer thing, and I said that would be great because I'm already down the shore on certain weekends, and so that's awesome. And she was very interested in the stylist opportunity, but she definitely wanted to get a true experience as a hostess, which I think is smart, because if you're thinking about doing the business side, if you've never been to a trunk show, you definitely want to be a part of it. And she had received Stella jewelry before, so she kind of already knew about the quality, and so she was really excited to get together. So we literally became friends on Facebook. I followed her blog. She writes amazing, and so you might want to read it. It's hysterical. And then we just stayed friends. And she finally set the date. Her birthday, she just had her birthday over the weekend, and so she decided to make a connection by just doing it all together for one weekend. So we had a blast. She did do it like invite only prior to the nightclub officially opening for the night. So it was a little slow moving. I definitely stayed a little longer because I could. I'm in Atlantic City with no kids and no husband. I'm like, I'm hanging out. And we just had an awesome time. We have a qualified trunk show that is still going strong. Great interest, a lot of guests. It was so much fun. And so I urge you, when you get those corporate leads, don't be shy and just reach out and be your authentic self and say, hey, so glad to hear from you and so excited that you are interested in the stylist opportunity. I would love to chat over a coffee or a glass of wine. And if they don't have that luxury, you can always FaceTime or Skype or Google Hangout if you need a visual. And if not, just talk on the phone. And then, don't stalk them, but definitely like follow up in a few days and let them know that you will if you don't hear from them. So I often will leave a voicemail that says, totally understand if you're very busy right now, but kindly do please just text me back and say, hey, this is XYZ, I got your voicemail, and still interested, not interested, too busy, whatever it is, so it's not so confrontational where they have to actually physically call and speak to you directly, because some people just don't like that, you know what I mean? So awesome, awesome. Don't ever think that it's a lost cause if you stay in touch, and I have stayed in touch with many of my corporate leads over time. We talk on Facebook, we hang out. I don't want to stalk them or be creepy or be the aggressive sales lady, but I want them to know that genuinely I am following up with them. And until they actually physically say to me no, that they don't want to talk to me, I will follow up. And I will do it probably on a monthly basis if I'm not getting like a true bite. But if they're not completely rejecting me, I'm going to keep on talking to them. So they should know we don't have to put on airs. It's like, say what you mean and mean what you say. If you're not interested anymore, just say, you know what? Change my mind. I'm not interested, but thank you. That would be great, because I'm just doing my job following up and trying to give you 100% customer service. So sometimes you'll get a fuddy-duddy and you're like, oh my God, what is going on with this chick? She's the one that sent in the inquiry, and now she's like acting like I'm a stalker. Who knows what's going on with them? Sometimes things are happening. I have one great corporate lead that we have not been able to connect yet, but she literally wanted to do like a fundraiser and has been going through a lot with her mom, because her mom, I think, has some medical issues. And so she's been so sweet. She's reached out to me like very randomly, like a month or two ago, from like talking months ago. So I think if they know that you're available and you are being genuine and not pushy, because remember, ladies, we are in the happy business and we love what we do, but we do not convince people to do what we do or to like what we have. Because if you have to do that, that already in itself is too much information. Come on. You don't have to force anybody or guilt anybody or sass anybody to like our beautiful collection. We have legitimate high-end, high-quality accessories, affordable luxury, and you just gotta own it and love it and keep on stepping, right? So just letting you know that, you know, following up is golden, and just try to stick with it. And think of creative ways to do it so that it's not a daunting task for you, and set the alerts and the reminders in your phone. I do that on my email, everything, just so that I know to touch them once a month at least, just to let them know what's going on. Okay, so that's the first. The second thing is, I was just thinking about this, is that yes, I think it's fabulous that we have the option to opt in to the corporate emails, but at the very same breath, many of the reasons why I don't get an email from a customer and I kind of have to ask her to give it to me is because they don't want to get those corporate emails. And so I often say, would you like me to opt you out? I'll actually flat out ask them, and they'll say, literally, it's a generic email that is going to, you know, let you know what our deals are or what's going on with Stella and Dot. However, I send my own personal emails that I would love to touch base with you, and I promise I won't be spamming you anything, but I hate it when I find out one of my customers missed out on a sale or a deal that I personally was holding because they didn't get my email. If your main concern is being spammed, I promise you, you won't be. And I don't put them on corporate emails. I take them out. And a lot of times they're actually really thankful for that, because they always think that when they give an email, it's understood and a given that they have to have corporate emails. And I'm like, no. I was like, I know you don't want that. I don't want it either. I was like, because I'll tell you what the sales are. And I mean, but if you are a total deal chick, like you love deals, then I think you should get them, because you know, sometimes they announce a deal before I even know about it, and then it goes out to you, and I'm like, oh my God, how did you know? Because I didn't know, right? So you gotta see what kind of customer they are. If they're ones that like you and just want to shop with you, like specifically, and they don't like that type of correspondence, take them out of corporate emails. Okay, but other than that, I think they have to be opted in for the birthday stuff, so that's definitely something to touch on. And then, you know, just let them know that you'll touch base with them. So I think that that's very imperative to know that, because many of my customers will say to me, I love getting your emails, but I really don't want to get all that spam. So I'm like, all right, understood, that's fine. So they're okay, so it's good, right? And then I am just like so excited. There's so much going on right now. I'm actually getting a second wind of my hoopla high, because I did my trunk show. I was so excited, and let me tell you, the collections were well received. Definitely do my scarf wrapping videos, and I was asked last night to do an updated one, so I'm going to do a brand new one with the new scarf that we have in our fall collection. So keep an eye out for that. And the gold Sutton, let me tell you, was, oh my God, everybody was talking about the gold Sutton. Everybody loves the Aria necklace. Everyone loved the spear pave necklace, the rose gold. Killer. The rose gold collection, I have to tell you, is like really crushing. I'm like crushing on this collection because it's just the best ever, I have to say. And then, of course, all the scarves were well received. I did a silent auction because part of the trunk show last night, we were raising money for the Humane Society, SPCA of Atlantic City. And so I had an Isadora bib necklace, which I know is now retired and no longer available. So we did a bid on that. And so I'm very happy that it went to an awesome recipient, and that money that was used for the bidding is going towards the Humane Society. And then also another lucky gal, one of the bartenders at Royal Jelly, won the raffle for the Fiona bib necklace, and so she was over the moon excited when she got that necklace. So I'm really excited that she got it. She was the sweetest girl. But we had an awesome time, and they definitely got me thinking. I'm totally getting a whole bunch of girls together that want to go down to Atlantic City and take burlesque dance classes. Are you serious? I'm totally doing it. So much fun and a great way to network and just have a blast with women. And overall, I just think this is one of the best collections yet, so really take advantage of it. And the Enlightened bracelet, as we know, we are like literally maximum capacity that we had to do them on back order now. But just talking about the cause, people are very excited and they want to be part of it. They want to be part of Every Mother Counts because they realize it's a personal experience, and many of them have had their own traumatic experience in childbirth and maternal health. And so it's definitely a platform that you should just bring up and talk about. You know, it's just surreal, really. And then I'm trying to think what else I gotta talk to you ladies about. It's kind of like one of these like hodgepodge videos where I'm just throwing everything but the kitchen sink at you. But I just want you ladies to know to keep on tracking along. I am leaving for California on Wednesday to visit family for 2 weeks, and hopefully I'll get to see my girl Pierre, who's in San Diego. She's gonna come to the 50th 50 Shades of Grey birthday party that my brother-in-law is having because he's turning 50. And so I'll get to hang out with her. And if at all possible, I'll try to get in touch with some other Stella Sisters that I know are in LA or Orange County. But for right now, I can't overpromise and underdeliver because I have no idea what the plans are for us while we're there. And I don't want to be a rude guest. So I kind of have to kind of go with the flow and see what happens. But I am connected. I will still be doing my Take Charge Tuesday video while I'm there, so stay tuned. But just know that plan out everything, get it going. August is going to be amazing to wrap up the summer, and then we're going to have an amazing fall holiday. Like truly, this collection, and I have no idea what's coming for holiday, as some of the sneak peeks we did get are already so freaking awesome that I can only imagine how crazy beautiful the next collection is going to be, because it's like right on par with everything I'm in love with and what my customers can get into. All right, so I hope this was a fun video for you. It's a little long. I talked super fast, so I apologize. Slow me down. But again, ladies, please comment on these videos in our groups in Facebook so I know if you need info about anything specific, because I don't want to constantly throw all this stuff at you and you actually have a question or you want something addressed. Let me know. All right, so have a great week, ladies. Rock it out, take charge, and I'll talk to you soon.